What's up? It's your boy DJ Dude. I'm just playing as a Skinny Jeans on TV. Welcome to episode 11 of the Break Bread podcast, where we simply break bread on things happening in culture and music and bring in the brand world and just do something very crazy and interesting for the streets, for the boardrooms, and for you. Two artists I'm going to break bread on today. It's guys that have been in the game for a long time. It's K.O and Khuli Chana. Khuli Chana dropped a smash and a banger last week, Issue featuring Casper in Your Vest, and K.O has always remained consistent and relevant. Now, why am I talking about this? I'm talking about these artists because I just feel that they've been in the game for a very long time, 10, 11 years plus deep. Lots of moves, Khuli Chana, Mutwako, Murafe branched out. Interestingly enough, these guys were part of camps, but they branched out as well, which actually makes me now kind of remix this whole conversation and changing the topic to from camps to individual brands, to individual moves, to individual consistency, which is what Khuli Chana and K.O have done. Now, K.O has always created a sound, the whole Skanda thing that he's done. He's admitted that sometimes he's always try to get back to that sound, but Super Duper's a smash. Super Duper's positioned K.O in a way like no other. It's given him new relevance. It's found him some new fans, radio players loving the smash, and also the brand deals that K.O is endorsing are also now coming back and actually powering his move as an artist, which is fantastic. What I love about Khuli Chana is that he's played the brand game. He's done the absolute thing. He's now doing stuff with Old Mutual. I see you, Khuli. And now Khuli Chana is going to be slowly starting to drop the music. There's words on an album that's out there that's coming up. Khuli Chana is playing the game so well because as a brand, something that I do and I practice on a regular is that if there's one thing you need to know about strategy, is that it's always about a choice. What are you choosing to do? What are you choosing not to do? Khuli Chana is choosing not to do just brand deals. Khuli Chana is choosing to be an artist doing brand deals together. That's power. That's stuff that you'd hardly find in the streets. It's stuff that's not get taught in boardrooms. People don't talk about this stuff because sometimes we don't know what to say. So I'm going to tell you what it is about. It's basically finding the lane and finding the kind of approach you are as an artist and the kind of brand deals and moves you're making. I mean, the fact that K.O is distributed at Studio 88 is dope. A6 is a dope brand. It's got these brand deals that are actually shaping up into who he actually is, and I think it's fresh. The brand deals are brave to choose someone that was as hot, because let's be honest, K.O was hot. K.O was running the game. K.O was killing the streets, but now the brands are understanding his move and his foray into culture, which is so dope. On the other hand, Khuli Chana has got these moves that are so interesting. I mean, from Murafe, that's an era on its own, to the Absolute Deal, that's an era on its own, that won at Cannes, won at Louis, got so many awards, got so much effectiveness, but didn't rest there because he had to also again reshape himself on who he is as an artist and as a brand. And Khuli Chana is dropping a smash called Issue with Casper in Your Vest, which is dope because we've been starved with the streets. We've understood Khuli, the boardroom man, but now we wanted the music. And I think it's so dope in culture that we actually get these artists that are making these moves. And someone like me who's a geek on strategy and music, I get to chop it up and I get to let you guys know what I think and what you can learn from it. So if you're an indie artist watching this, what can you learn from Khuli Chana and K.O? I think you need to learn on how to stand on your own, because the moment you stand on your own as an individual brand, if you're in a crew, it's dope, you're done. The moment you start to cultivate your own choice, you're good, you're done. The moment you start to know who your voice is and who your audience is, you're good, you're done. I sound like I'm rapping. But anyway, I'm getting excited because I think as indie artists, you need to look at the people that are making the brand moves. Look at the Khuli Chanas, look at the AKA, look at the Caspers, look at the Ricky Rex, because these guys understand the power of moving in culture and the power of moving as brands and how brands get attracted to them. Because most of these guys don't just have once-off brand deals. These guys have brand deals that span across different business cycles and windows. Don't get it twisted. This summer, you're probably going to see a lot of people making a lot of noise with artists and with brands. And that's so dope because at the end of the day, what this is all about really is how we represent the culture and how people can learn and growing in the culture and growing in the music. So I think this is so dope because from camps to individual artists to individual brands, Khuli, Chana and K.O have been killing it. You've just learned the breakdown on the Break Bread podcast with with Skinny Jeans on TV. It's episode 10 and we're just doing a big